key, basic mode, green color. That's it. So now there is a bunch of like 6 different settings in the basic mode. And you can see our key, so we can see what effect we're taking place. Additive keying is on. That's an on or off value itself. So I'm going to take this and tweak this till it goes to background. I found that the background gain position should be 30 for what I did. It's at 40 right now. So let's adjust that control. And I'm cranking it all the way down, and there's all the way up, and you can see what it's doing to the picture, right? It's really making it lousy. So we want to look at some place where it's not speckly. I want to try and show it bad. See the speckles there, right, at the top? So I want to adjust it so that there's no speckles if at all possible. I'm looking right at the bottom right now, and that's clean. So that's at 38.9. I had in my testing it said 30. But I wasn't looking at this background. Let me see what happens when I take it down to 30, if there's something that it cleans up. So I don't see any degradation in the image, so I'm going to go back to the 30 that I said I was going to do. So then the next setting is edge, and this sets the edges around things. And I have that at soft at 50, it's soft at 0, so that gives it a... I've cranked it all the way up just to see how bad it is, and you can look at some of the stuff, and it looks, you know, a little soft. So if I take it down, that's 0. It's kind of like very subtle, but I picked 50 as the value. So I'm going to set that at 50 right there. And I'm going to go here and go to forged clip, and that default apparently is 31.5. I had messed around with it till I got to 40. Let me see what 40 looks like. I'm going to move it a lot. Look at you can see a big difference here, okay? This is an important control. So right around that 31.8 is good. I'm going to go up till it gets bad. Okay, there's bad. So that's at 50. So right in the middle of 31.8 and 50.5 is probably going to be our best spot. And so that turns out to be right around 40. That value is at 40. And then the last one is called spill range. And I found 20 works good. Right now it's 11.6. I'm going to mess it up and look at now what we're looking at is how much of that green screen spills onto our subject matter. So it can get greenish like that. See the tabletop is kind of greenish. And so I adjusted it, and this is obviously directly opposite that. And so I adjusted it so that the sort of blonde table looks like a blonde table. And that came up to 20. So I'm going to move that right to 20. And we're good. That's all the settings under the basic mode. So that, there we go.